I will change the attack. Instead 6, I will do 7 and 6. I will do 8, 9 here. I go 8 here. I go 6. I go 11. I go 6. I go 10. I go 5, 11, 6, 12. You see, you could change that, the strike, once that you learn. But first you must follow the sequence, how to do. You know, the sequence is very important. You follow that first, so that if you follow, you know how to make your own arnis. This is the striking we call bisidario, you know. Now you could do also number 8 here. 10, 11, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. See, you could change it or any strike that you want. But learn first how to strike. You know, 1 to 12. Once that you understand, you could do anything you want. You could do 10 or you could do 5. See? 11, 6, 8. Okay? Once that you understand, it will become automatic. But first, learn the sequence of how to do. You know, how to block. You know, that is the key there. Once that you have that, you repeat so many times, you know, until you become proficient and you feel comfortable. After you strike, you do with the counter, you know, the counter of the hand. For example, Larry will strike. I move it, and I strike there. Once that he touches it, bang, it's there right away. See that too? The same also here, that I move it. Once that the attack, it's there right away there, the movements. You know, 3, I move the hand, bang, bang, it's there right away. 4, check. Either you do this, center lock. You know, if you do not want to release this, you know, the release of the hand is the key. You know how to do by yourself, you know. If the attacking weapon of the opponent, you control at the same time, you strike and they will block. You have the counter. I will show you the checking of the hand, the strike, we call the bisidario with counter attack. The movements here, I will explain it to you so that you will see, Larry, the movements, that if Larry will strike 1, I move it here. Once that they block this, you know, there are 2 kinds of sequence that you are going to do. There are even 3, there are even 4. You even could break the finger of the opponent once that you tap this. But the first one that you learn is to release that right away, or you could do this, the same there. You know, you grab the hand of the opponent and you break it right away, like that. You know, the movements. Or once that you strike, come here, and you do this. Once they touch, you have this right away, you are there. This is also a take down. A take down there. You know, the movements. But the most important technique first is to do the strike and release of the hand so that you train your hand how to move. If they strike 1, the move is bang, right, bang. I strike 2, the same also here. See, bang, it's there right away. Or look at this. Once that the hand is there, you hold this and you have this like a center lock, you know, or you push it here, and once that they strike, bang, it's there right, and you have this, you know. You trap the opponent there. You know, the hand, you see that? The hand of the opponent is trapped right away. The movements, once that they start, you know, the sequence, you know, this is also a trap. But the key first is you must practice how to block. The blocking is here, that you do this slow, and you do this. And if strike 2, you see, I move this right away, see? And 3, the same also here. See, I bang. And 4, see? And I move this right away. 5, I move, bang, and it's there right away. 6, bang, it's there, bang. 7, and yet, bang. 8, then, bang, and it's there right away. 9, bang, and it's there. 10, bang. 11, bang, bang. 12, that, and here, look at that, you know, or from here you pass that. If they strike again, and you have this. This will be luck.
Yes.
You know. But the strike is not important. Learn first how to parry and counter. If they strike 12, see the movement, see, I do this, and you are right already. See that? If they strike 12, you could pass this right away and it's there. See, it's that. The luck. The same year, that if they strike 3 here, you move faster. Once that they touch this, this is luck there right away. This is hit to the opponent. And you do this. You know, the angling first. But the most important is how to block and parry first. In slow motion, one, I move this here. See? Or you have this, or you have this. And two, the same also. From here, once that the hand touch, you have this, or you have that. You know. Three, you have this, and again, see? Four, the moving, see, is there. Five, bang, see? Pack is there. Six, I move this right over there. Seven, see, the hand is there right away. Eight, I move and back, bang. Nine, the same way, bang, and that is there. 10, see, 11 is there. 12, the motion, see, bang, you are there right away. The motion. Now I'll show you. Chuck and Jeff will do that, so that I want you to see my student could do what I am doing. You know, I want them to be exposed so that you will see them. Because sometimes it's good that I am the one doing it. But I want to prove to all of you that all of my members, they know how to do. And please do that. See, it's beautiful. That is 1 to 12. Could you do that, Jeffrey, please?
2,
Count.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Beautiful, you see. It is fascinating, you know. Chuck, do the empty hand.
Yes, sir.
First, you attack with the weapon. No, the sword. See? The one, look at that. That's it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Could you do 45? No, it's a change position here so that they will see. Stay here so that they will see. Go ahead.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
You see, the sequence here of how to attack is very simple. You know, now, because this art is not only that we are doing, that we have to practice with the sword or the cane. Because if we walk around in the big cities, you know, like especially here in America, you know, you could not have the sword. You will be arrested if you are carrying the sword, or if you have the cane, you know, if it's a walking cane, you could do that anywhere. But if you have the cane that is look like that you will use it, you will be arrested. That is a felony. But if it is a walking stick, you could do that. Now, I translate this art not only that you use the cane, but you could use the hand, empty hand, translated. You know, so that you could practice without the cane, you could practice with bare hand. You see the empty hand, if you practice the striking, you know, at the same time, block and attack, the counter is there right away. You are learning how to use your left hand to be live, you know. Like, for example, if they punch me, I move this, if the hand is, pang, is there right away there. You move there, you know. My hand is here, I could lock this right away, the person. You know, you train your hand, your left hand, to become live. You know, this is the key of how to do. You know, how to practice this, you must practice slow first. You know, the movements. If they strike 1 year, they move, see, you are there right away. 2, the same year that you do this. See, 3, the same year. See, 4, see, the move. Right away here, you could have this. The center lock there. Once that they touch, you know, you teach your hand to do center lock. You know, teach your hand to block or to release the hand of the opponent. You know, very easy to follow. You know. Now we will come to the striking 1 and 2. You know, the movements 1 and 2 is very important. You know, learn how to do this. They strike here. I will strike number 2 there. I will cut here. And we'll strike again there. See? The movements in slow. See? Okay. This is using with right hand. You know, if I strike there like that, it's there. See that? And yeah, see? But in real, if you do this, this is a throw right over there. You know, once that the block here, see, and you load, see, this is a throw right away. See? That is a throw there. Right away, you could spin the opponent hand there. You know, the movements. The same also, that the strike here. Once that you do this, attack there right away. And this is a throw. And you lock the opponent there right away. This is the armbar there. See, and you step backward, this a lock there also. You know, to practice this as you do slow. See, and you do this here. See, I cut here. If this is also a knife, you know, I could do this. This is a throw there also. You know, as throw, I grab this, I have the hammer lock. You know, the same format. What you are doing here is strike. I cut this and strike. They will strike here, I cut also, and I strike there. See, I strike there, oh. Slow, see, oh. Very easy, okay? See that? It's here. This is like, could I have the stick, please? This is the way. Strike, oh. See? That's the move there. See that? Now there, the parry my hand, I will strike. See, I move this also, I strike there, oh. I strike there. I strike here. I strike there, oh. See, I strike there, see? This is the block, and I do this, and this is a block, I do that, strike. You know, you could practice this with empty hand. See, oh, see? And here. But look at this is a lock the right away. See that? This is a choke. You know, by doing the hand there, you know, moving the hand. Once that you strike here, I move there, oh. Once it's here, you could grab it here, this is a throw. See? As a throw there, and this is a hammer lock right away. You know, you practice your hand, how to move, how to shield. But this 1 and 2 strike is very important. You know, I will let Chuck and Jeffrey do this, so that you will see, so that you could follow what I am doing, and after that I will translate the way they do, so that even you are there, you could follow. You know, the attack here is the, see, this is the king, I do that. No? And here, this is the king also, I do this. And here again, see, oh? Again, there, see, the movement, see. In real, if they strike it, that is the king, see, I strike. One tack, this is a black, I strike there, see, and here, see, so that they will see. See, oh? Here, see, slow, and here, see, I slow, see, it's there, see. But in real, once that they strike here, this is a throw. Right away, that is a throw. See, oh? You know, once that this enter from here, and I do that here, and they will see, this is a throw there right away. You know, the hand, you move. You know, the same here that your hand is here, this is a tick down. Right away there, see? You know, the move here is the strike there. Instead that I strike there, I will steady there. They steady this hand and just climb like this. And it's there. I have the single lock. I grab this. You know, the motion here you practice is very simple. How to cut the hand. But in real, once that this starts and you do that, see that? Once that the touch here, that is a lock there already. This is a forearm throw right away there. You know, right away, they connect. Okay, could you do it slow? Sure. This we call the cadena, breaking the chains, you know. One person hold and parry at the same time. You parry and hold also at the same, you counter. We call breaking the chains, use the cadena, you put together. This is only using with the right hand. They are using right hand. And they use the left hand as live hand, you know. And later on we will translate to left and right. Just right hand first. Make it pass. Okay, do it slow, slow. See, more slow. See the cut, but you see that the parry and the strike, the parry and the cut, very good, see? Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. The cadena. Wonderful. The mob here that you're doing, see? Once that you attack here and the cut, see? Here, this is a throw right away there. The mob means one, this hand is a mob. It means to say this is the strike. You are selecting two. If you strike this is mobility throw right away. But once that here, the attack here, and you do that, this is a throw right away if you will not strike there.